Guys, my name is Rahul Chaudhary, and today we will explain about the common chess models and the ES6 models. What is this, and what is the difference of this? So quickly start with the uh, explanation, right? So common.js and ECMAScript ES6 means ECMAScript 6. It's the updated version of the JavaScript, right? So both are the models that use JavaScript to design, to organize and structure of the code in the modular way, right? So there are some difference between them. Common case, it's a what you can say it's a uh, so common is a more traditional way to import and export use, and basically the in the common JS, it's a traditional module, right? And ES6, it's a updated. So in the common JS, we use for getting the files, uh, we use required, and for exporting, we use module.exports, right? And in the ES6, we use import and export statement. To imported files and exported files, we use export default, and for import, we use import statement, right? So what is the difference both of them? So basically the required, it's synchronously handle this process, and the import, it's it is handle asynchronously process, right? So how asynchronous and synchronous, how it will work. So for example, you have a file A, you have module A, and you are exporting this module and catching in the A will export and catch in the B module, right? Using the required method. So what happened using the required? So whenever the line comes, whenever the executing this code, the first will uh, fully ex fully imported modules A. After after other code of B will be executed. So first the dependency will be imported, fully imported, after will be executed, right? And what happened in the import and export statement? In the import and statement, it is working as asynchronously. Means uh, the file will be imported, means it is imported parallelly. The code of the B models will be executed, means both are working in the parallelly. So what is this is the advantage of import statement. You doesn't wait for fully imported and after the code will executed it. But there are some applications that exist before import and export, right? So they have used required and module dot export syntax. So after the coming the import export step, after import and export, they it is not possible to change the entire code base for only the sake of this syntax, right? It is not. It is worthless, right? So and the syntax of the common JS, it's uh, simple and straightforward for the developers. So developer it's priority. Developer prefer using the required statement in the server side, right? And one more I want to talk about this. So first of all, wider supports and easy of use, and and you can use mix match, right? You can use common JS as well as the ES6 models, uh, right? Allowing developer to take advantage of ES6 features where needed while still leveraging existing of common JS models, right? So I quickly share my screen and want to show you some uh, documents that I have written. So you can see here common JS and ES6 models, right? Synchronously loading using required, and ES6 it's asynchronous loading using imports. And CommonJS is widely used in existing Node.js projects, right? And modern standard for JavaScript models. And CommonJS compatible with older Node.js environment and supported in the modern Node.js environment, right? And simple things, syntax that I told you, and ESC it supports statics analysis and tree stacking. Okay, challenges model synchronously, which means that the code waits for each module to be loaded and executed before processing to the next one. This is achieved through the required write. And what happened in the is ES6 modules? ES6 modules, on the other hand, support asynchronous loading, which means that modules can be loaded in parallelly without blocking the execution code to achieve import and export statement, right? So you can see here example, we are writing the function, some function, and export them some function, right? And import using the required. So this line will executed after this line, right? So firstly, the function will imported means it is working as synchronously, and after the run, after the code will be executed, right? So if you are talking about the real life example, synchronous and asynchronous, you can think about like suppose you are going some of the marriage, right? And for it's time to eat in the marriage, right? So the marriage organization it says uh, one by one means uh, the first person will eat, and after completing eating, second person will come. So what happened? The entire public will disappointed, वो नाराज हो जाएगी. क्यों? Because of the they need to wait much more time, right? Because one person eat, it take complete, it will take 15 to 20 minutes. After the second person going, it will take 15 to 20 minutes, and there are lots of people there. This process it's a synchronous process because the codes need to wait for completion, that the task it will take some extra time. So what happens with the asynchronous? Asynchronous, there are multi, there are like को अटैक, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, खाने पे टूट पड़े, मतलब मीन्स all are going and taking the dish and taking the food, right, and eat them. So it is asynchronous. It means the all are the tasks of working with the parallelly, right? This is the ES6 modules. Okay, that's all. So much for watching.